A federal high court in Abuja on Monday declined to disqualify Peter Obi and Bola Tinubu, presidential candidate of the Labour Party and the All Progressives Congress (APC) respectively, from the 2023 presidential election. The court, in a judgment delivered by Justice Donatus Okorowo, held that a suit the People's Democratic Party (PDP) lodged against the two presidential candidates lacked merit and deserved to be dismissed. The PDP had approached the court accusing Peter Obi and Tinubu of acting in breach of the Electoral Act. It told the court that contrary to provisions of the electoral law, both Obi and Tinubu failed to nominate their running mate in due time, choosing rather to temporarily hand over their vice presidential ticket to placeholders. PDP told the court that whereas the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, chose Dr. Doyin Okugbe as the placeholder of his vice presidential post, the other hand candidate of the APC, Tinubu, submitted the name of Alhaji Kabiru Masari as his own placeholder. Plaintiff in the suit marked FSC/ABJ/CS/1016/2022 contended that the Electoral Act 2022 did not make provision for a placeholder or temporary running mate. It argued that the subsequent resignation, withdrawal or substitution of Okugbe and Masari by both the Labour Party and the APC were illegal and unconstitutional. PDP maintains that Obi and Tinubu could only qualify to contest the 2023 presidential election with Okugbe and Masari as their respective running mates. It further argued that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) was bereft of the power to accept any withdrawal or substitution of both Okugbe and Masari without the Labour Party and the APC conducting fresh primaries to substitute Obi and Tinubu. PDP told the court that both Okugbe and Masari are not product of any primary election and as such was not validly nominated by the Labour Party and the APC. However, in his judgment on Monday, Justice Okorowo held that the suit was not only incompetent but amounted to gross abuse of the judicial process. The court held that it lacked the jurisdiction to entertain any incompetent suit and accordingly dismissed it. Reverend Barrister Obuchukwu Makuo Lotana, a priest in Nnewi Anglican Church, has been in the news recently. He resigned from being a priest in the Anglican diocese in order to push a movement in support of polygamy. According to him, polygamy is not a sin at all, insisting that God wants men to marry as many wives as possible instead of committing fornication or adultery. He said that he resigned from his church after receiving a divine mandate from God to kick off a movement in support of polygamy called Gideonite. He also disclosed that their place of worship will be called Gideonite Temple, advising men to leave their churches where the concept is not acceptable and move to a place where they can express themselves freely.